7 words, 7 terms. First one is to hold one's breath. So hold one's breath, usually hold my breath, hold your breath, hold his breath. So this has actually 2 meanings. In our video, in our topic, it's actually talking about to hold your breath, to not breathe. That is the literal meaning, to interrupt your normal breathing, to stop breathing. You hold your breath if you go underwater or something like that. It can also be used in the way that I am thinking of, to say to hold your breath, meaning to really anticipate something. You can kind of imagine if I'm anticipating, I'm expecting something big to happen. A lot of times this one is used in the negative. Don't hold your breath. Could it be called sarcasm? Not sarcasm, but there's some tiny bit of humor there. For example, if I tell Ted that I'm going to try to go to the casino and win lots of money, and he's like, oh, good luck, and I tell him, oh, don't hold your breath, meaning it's probably not gonna happen. I guess that would be what it sometimes means. Don't hold your breath, meaning don't expect too much out of me. It's probably not going to happen. So it can be used, as a lot of times it's used in the negative like that, to hold your breath, anticipate, expect something like that. But in our reading, it uses it in the natural way. And they talk about, I forget where it was, hold your breath. It's like asking someone to hold their breath in our reading. You can't do that for too long. Number 2, appetite. So appetite, it just means kind of someone's hunger. Pretty similar to the word hunger. A lot of times it is used with the word to lose your appetite. Don't lose your appetite. If you are, if the kid is eating a lot of snacks before dinner, the mother will say, oh, don't eat that, you will lose your appetite. You would not say you will lose your hunger. So the words are very similar, but just depending on nuance. Appetite is just like a body's desire for food. And a lot of times, like I said, it is used with lose. If you see something really disgusting, oh, I lost my appetite. I lost my appetite. Number 3, a double whammy. So this is a good expression that I would sometimes use. A double whammy is when 2 really bad things happen. A situation where not just 1 but 2 bad things happen. In our reading, they say, so it's a little bit of a double whammy. I guess they're talking about your body trying to slow down. So yeah, you're fighting against the metabolism and increased appetite. So 2 things are hitting you at once. It's a double whammy. A lot of times you can use it when something bad happens, and oh, actually there's another thing that you didn't know about. It's a double whammy. This has a second horrible effect, bad effect. Number 5, to slip backwards. So if we look down here, they are talking, they say the slowing of metabolism and the increased appetite, and so they slip backwards. You could just say, a lot of times people might say slip up. Here they use slip backwards because you're going back to your old weight or your old habits. The important word is slip. You can say to slip up, to slip backwards, to slip into old habits or something like that. To slip, literal meaning means to fall, right? So when you slip up or when you slip backwards, you are falling back into your old habits. If you use just with slip up means to make a mistake. If you are having a new diet and one day you slipped up and you ate the cheeseburger.
Right.
Slip backwards implies more like actual you're losing progress, you're going backwards. In this instance, they're slipping backwards to their original weight. So to slip means to make a mistake or to fall. Number 6, dishearten. So this would be a verb to dishearten, to lose hope, to lose enthusiasm. A lot of times they say it was very disheartening. You can use it like that, disheartening. To dishearten. Here they say, I was disheartened. You're a little disheartened. Something is disheartening, so the person is disheartened. Similar to like surprising, surprised, exciting, excited. It is disheartening. This situation is disheartening. You're a little disheartened. If something just seems really difficult and impossible, and you lose your enthusiasm, you lose your excitement, and you become disheartened. Okay? And last one, to bombard. So this means, literal meaning makes me think of like a battle, right? They bombarded them with arrows or with catapult or with bombs, to bombard. But this probably is more common to see it used if something is coming at you very persistently and so much of it is coming. You can use it with, a lot of times it is used with questions, to bombard her with questions. I just keep asking her questions. To bombard her with information. I just keep giving her information, too much information. To bombard her with criticism. Keep giving her more and more criticism. It is used a lot with questions. To stop bombarding me with so many questions. Kind of not attacking, but overload would be a word that you can kind of think. And here, she says we're bombarded by messages. It is oftentimes used with emails, right? Bombarded with emails, bombarded with messages. You open up your inbox and it is exploded, bombarded, too many. It's definitely a negative type of thing. Any questions about those 7 terms? They're all perfectly common and used and not unusual to me.